Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right, out here in my lab in the wee hours of the morning. I ain't even 2 o'clock doing what I do. Went to bed early, got up early, down here doing what I do in my lab for you. Let's go. Right as a 25 year live by. Storyteller. Story with a message. It's hot up in here today. I got the heat on. I'm burning up. I'm under the lights doing what I do. Let's go. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Message is in the story. And I see you getting it because you're tuning in, and that I appreciate. That's why I do what I do for you. Let's go. Right Thinker's mission is to enlighten. Hope I'm doing that. Inspire. Trying to make sure I get that done too. Educating. I'm going to break that down for you. And hopefully motivate all individuals to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. That's what I do for you. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's the goal of all right thinkers. And I'm on a mission to do that. That's why I'm here every day to give you the information you need, the knowledge you need to do just that. Know yourself. Let's go. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not. It's simple. You can teach them. They want to learn. That's why I do what I do. It's all for you. I got you. Stay tuned. A person who knows not and believes that they know is dangerous. Just avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is asleep. Most of y'all are this time of the morning, but I'm here to wake you up. That's why I do what I do for you. I got you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons, they reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my be true. Today, I'm going to introduce you to some of my principles that I live by. Like I said, in Masonry, they got a book called Morals and Dogma. That means you script it and you follow it. Right thing philosophy, I got principles and morals that I live by. Let's go. It's all about the esoteric learning. I'm giving you information with inside information, okay? Symbolic knowledge, okay? But it's all about reading between the lines and understand what's being said. That's how I relate to my right thinkers. Right thinker philosophy, right thinkers, let's talk about the fundamental principles of right thinking philosophy. Okay? I am spiritual enlightenment. There you go. Same thing. But the whole point is, in order for you to get spiritual enlightenment, is some things you have to do. And when you learn them, you have to implement them. Just like going to the gym and not lifting weights and wonder, why I ain't getting bigger? It's like knowledge and I'm using it. That's the same thing. All right, here we go. Right thinker. Philosophy teaches what the purpose of life is, what? To attain that great awakening. Knowing thyself, aka spiritual enlightenment. Spirit has to be enlightened. They have to go together. Heart, mind, coherence, spirit, okay? Enlightened. You have to become enlightened. Information that you can actually use to better yourself. That's what enlightenment is all about. Right thinking teaches you that the great awakening is what? To know thyself with what? Spiritual investigation of what? Spiritual truths. Learn them, live them, manifest them for yourself. Now you know. I don't guess, I don't think, I don't feel, I know. That's what spiritual knowledge is all about. It gives you knowledge of self. Right thinkers, you're taught that it is your responsibility, again, put the onus on you to do what? Promote order, truth, righteousness, aka Maya, aka right thinking philosophy. Okay? Right thinking philosophy also teaches you to what? Always perform a selfless service for family, community, and humanity. That means whatever you do for anybody, Do it because it's the right thing to do, not with a hidden agenda or with intent to get something in return. That's the favorite. That's the deal maker. We all know who that guy is. And he never come good on his side of the deal. So why you keep dealing with a person who you know, that's like trusting a liar. Believing a liar or trusting a thief. Same thing. If you know this, why would you do that? That's not smart. That's not right thinking. Okay, let's go. Next one. Right thinking philosophy also teaches you what to always show respect to nature and man. Being disrespectful for no reason is just ignorant, asinine, and I had no parts of that. Why? That don't get nothing but problems, feathers. If you get wrong with me or disrespect me out of ignorance, it may cost you. Sometimes I let karma do her job. Sometimes I will take control of that situation. I'm just saying. Right thinking philosophy teaches you to what? Protect yourself, also the weak, and what? The oppressed. Help the less fortunate always. I'm not going to kick a man when he's down. No, no, no. That's what that means. Help a brother, help a sister, help somebody down and out on their luck. Don't critique, judge, and say, that part, You don't know nobody's story. You can walk a mile in my shoes, but you can't dance a step in my feet. So you don't know my plight in life. I don't know yours. I don't pretend to. But I got to respect the fact that everybody has a story. Some of them not so good. That's individual choice. That's your way. The life that you choose, that's the story that you're going to tell. It's your call. I teach that. Where we at? Right thinking philosophy teaches what? Equality to all people. Man and women. Both are equal to each other. You can't tell women, you submissive to me. Women can't say, you, nope. Remember, we back to Maya. Whenever there's a conflict, I bring it to Maya. Of course, you need balance. That's all. If you want everything your way, that ain't balance. If you do things to people that you don't want people to do to you, that ain't balance. It ain't right. Right thinking philosophy teaches you to care for who? The homeless and feed the hungry. Every now and then you see beggars, sometimes you give. Sometimes you don't know if it's game or not, but sometimes you don't have it. If you don't have it to give, you can't give something you don't have. Like this said, sure, God bless those who wanted to give but didn't have. I understand that concept. So believe me, it's way of life. Next one. Right thinking philosophy also teaches you to share what? Your knowledge. Why? To help others better themselves. That's why I teach. I learn to teach. But I live what I learned. Why? To prove my teachings to be what I say they are. I live them. I teach you what I live. I live what I teach. Another lesson. Here we go. Where we at? Okay. Right thinking philosophy teaches you to do what? Protect who? Our children. And give them what? The truth always. I never lied to my children. No reason, no purpose at all. No, we ain't doing that. So parents, please don't think you got to acquiesce to your child. Nope, you control that dynamic. Trust me on that. They say spare the rod, spoil the child. If you love your child so much that you don't want to hurt him, you don't want to disappoint him, whoop his butt. If you don't, he's gonna whoop yours. Trust me on that one. I don't have that problem. I whoop. That's my grandkids. If you spare that ride, you're going to have an undisciplined human being growing up. And he's not or she's not going to understand discipline when it's employed by somebody else. If it's not done at home. Sorry about that. I used to always hear when my son went somewhere, he's so well mannered. He better be. That's my son. If you're a parent and you don't feel that way, you ain't a good parent. Sorry about that. Flashback. All right, here you go. Right thinking philosophy. No, here you go. No, wait. Okay, right thinking is based on what? The Mayat philosophy and balance, justice, peace, reciprocity, etc. All those are good divine qualities that you can exercise as a person. That's what Mayat gives you. Quote from the Per M. Haru, Book of the Dead, or Book of Coming Forth, the real name. It says, I am that supreme God, that supreme one. You hear me tell you every day, everything is what? On the one. James Brown, the funkiest band that we got, that we can know of in our time, everything he did on the one. George took them, put them into the funk, and it stayed on the one. So you can't get around it. You can't beat them, you join them. Who knew he would be called, excuse me, now, who knew he would be called, see, God, who knew he would be called by what? A myriad of mysterious names. Yahweh, Allah, Jehovah, Vishnu, all these names. He knew he would be called a bunch of names, but it's still just one. Okay, understand that. For every religion, y'all all got your God, but it's still just one. He ain't separate. They ain't like, why? And I hate that phrase, the Most High God. If there's only one, I'll let that stay there. We ain't got to continue with that one. Next one, watch this. Now, the goal of all right thinkers, if you're a right thinker, you should know this, is to what? Discover the meaning of who am I, aka know thyself. Right thinking philosophy in life will help unravel what the mysteries of life, aka, and know thyself is the goal of every right thinker. You became a right thinker to know yourself. I'm teaching professor right thinking for you to do just that. So you're in the right place. Okay? When you're sick, you go to the doctor. When you need a spiritual enlightenment, you come to see the right thinking, man. I got you. Let's go. All right, I'm moving on. Phantom, right thinkers learn to fathom the depths of what? Eternity. I'm teaching about the afterlife and infinity of what? The soul. The body is going to cease to live. The soul always will live on. It's a choice. When the body ceases to live, the soul got two choices. Home, because it's enlightened. Reincarnation, because it didn't. Simple as that. You can't change what is, because you think or feel otherwise. Don't care. Get with the movement. Understand, nature is already designed to do what nature do. Our job is to fall in line. The Egyptians did it. The Native Americans did it. The Hindus doing it. The Indians doing it. Everybody doing it except us, because we want to do something else. Ignorant, that's another ignorant situation. I'm leaving it alone. But being a right thinker, according to right thinking philosophy, this is the task of all right thinkers, and it is to what? Be your best self. I'm preparing every day. I practice every day to do just that. That's right thinker's way. Accomplish when and how. How could you accomplish this in this very lifetime? Practice, practice, practice. Perfection is only made or accomplished or reached through practice. Put your work in. Every day is practice for me. In order to achieve, you can achieve by what? Studying my principles of right thinking, when daily, and becoming your best self. That's the goal of right thinking philosophy, to get you to know yourself, to be your best self. And I'm the orchestrator of that. Why? Because I show you how it's done every day. Don't go by what I say, go by what I do. I do what I do for you to show it can be done. All right, here we go. Last one. A master right thinker, aka Ahus, that means an enlightened being walking the earth. That means you reach Nihas, spiritual enlightenment, while here on earth. You reach the seventh round of the chakra. Whatever you want, however you want to call it. But you need to do that through what? Practice and putting in the work. Earth is a giant, aka a master right thinker. Okay, you walk on here. Okay, walk the earth. Right thinkers, we can walk the earth as giant, aka wise men, sage, doing great deeds daily, such as teaching right thinking philosophy. See, I fall right on line. I don't have a problem with that. The daily teachings of right thinking philosophy, watch this, of how the Creator modeled us. Again, He made man in His image. I'm trying to explain that too. Don't get caught up in things. No, your mother and father gonna create you in their image. How about that? Stop with no, it ain't. Ooh. We all come here through our parents having sexual intercourse. Sperm hitting the egg. So they ain't gonna do it God, but it way that. Why? Because we are God in essence, in flesh. So it all plans out, but you have to get the concept. Don't well God made me His image. I look like God has no image. He's a spirit. Flesh has the image. So I look like that guy right there. Why? He made me. My son looked like me. Why? I made him. His kids look like him. Why? He made them. You see where I'm going with that? Sorry about that. I did a little, excited. Sorry about that. But it's sometimes so easy, but yet so annoying that we misunderstand simple stuff and swear we're smart. No, the simple stuff makes you smart. Why? But this is the stuff that you need to know is going to be smart or think you're smart. Sorry about that. When He made us, modeled us, male nor female, sex is for the flesh. So our parents dictate we either gonna be male or female by what? Them coming together and having offspring. You got a 50-50 shot, male, female. The decision's made on the inside. We don't make the call. Now they can cheat, look in the oven. Oh, it's a boy. Okay. Back in the other day, you had to wait for it to come out. And it was like a crapshoot. When my son was born, I'm like this. Let it be a boy. Let it be a boy. I seen him come out, slid out. I seen the dingleberry. I said, yeah! So yeah, trust me. I didn't want to know until they came out. Some things is better left until you have to find out. That's just the birth. That's something concept. Let me wrap this up for you again. As a parent, when you wish for what you want, and when you get what you want, if you want for a boy, and you get a girl, and you don't treat that girl like you're supposed to because you want a boy, you are a bad parent. Understanding the one God, there is only one for all human beings. That's the race, the human race. If I cut a Chinese man, he gonna bleed red. I cut a Hindu man, he gonna bleed red. I cut the white man, he gonna bleed red too. We all bleed red. So we all part of the same family. Another problem that the world going through. Last one, I'm about to wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. Hope the lesson's good for you. But these are the tenets and principles that I set forth as the right thinker. Know Most High God. Don't tell me about my God, but better than your God. I had my man come and said, Brother Wright, I heard that Zeus and Ra had a fight. Who told you that? No, I didn't tell you that. You didn't get that from me. I can't answer for what somebody else told you. I'm the master of right thinking, philosophical concepts. I don't hold no master's degree in nobody else's philosophical points of view. That's why I made my own. No more high God. No more your God, my God. He's all of our God. In the discussion, in the lesson. I'll be back. I'm out.